Here's a fun fact. Bet you didn't know I read books. So, let's talk about books. So I actually really enjoy reading books. It kind of just takes you away from reality and you get so lost in the book and everything, and I read through books like fast. I like reading fiction. I'll read some non-fiction now and then. I like mystery, romance, fantasy, adventure. I don't know, like those girly teenager books, I guess. The first book I'm going to talk about is I actually really love this book. And this is Everyone Worth Knowing by Lauren Weisberger? Is that how you pronounce that?
According to Wikipedia, Everyone Worth Knowing is Lauren Weisberger's second novel.
Weisberger. Okay, so Lauren Weisberger, and this is her second novel. She is also the author of The Devil Wears Prada. This book is about a girl who quits her job and she worked at like a baking job with those cubicles and everything. She meets Kelly. She is head of the Manhattan's hottest PR company. So she gives Bet a new job, and Bet basically, she starts learning about celebrities and event planning and what's hot and what's not. And she gets into like this whole different world that she was not in. She starts dating this playboy who is actually really good for her career because they're getting recognized, but it's actually really bad for herself. And I don't really want to give too much away, but she meets another guy, and I don't know, there's a lot of things going on in this book, and I really recommend it because I loved it. And yeah, definitely check this book out. So next book is Something Blue by Emily Giffin. She is also the best-selling author of Something Borrowed. Okay, that makes sense, which is why I kept saying Something Borrowed. Emily Giffin, this book, Something Borrowed. Wow, Gigi, come on. So next book is Something Borrowed. Oh my god, I keep saying that. This is another really great book that I fell in love with because it's like the best romantic novel that I have read. So this book is about Darcy. Right in the beginning of the story, she finds out that she is pregnant with another guy just a week before she's supposed to get married. When she goes to tell her best friend the news, turns out that her best friend was sleeping with her fiance. Right off the beginning, like, there's already so much going on. So this book is basically Darcy trying to find herself, trying to recover from her fiance cheating on her, to her being pregnant with someone else's baby, to her best friend betraying her. She ends up moving somewhere, I'm not going to say where, with an old friend, and the story just goes on from there. I don't want to give too much away because I really want people to know about this book. It's a really good book. It's basically her discovering herself and who she is and everything. Like I said, it's a really good book, and I also definitely recommend it. So the next book that I have is by Sarah Descent. This is her book, Along for the Ride. So this book is about a girl named Autumn whose parents got divorced. Because of the divorce, she hasn't been able to sleep, so she's kind of been up all night. She gets the opportunity to go to her father's house in the summer with her father's new girlfriend and new baby. So she meets this guy, Eli, and he used to be a bike rider. I believe it says in the book that he stopped riding bikes for a reason. No one has seen him around so much until Autumn came along, and they started hanging out, and they kind of became insomniac partners. They are like awake all night, they're at a diner, or they're at a skate park, or I don't know, like it's basically a summer romance between these two, and if that sounds like your kind of book, then you should definitely read it. Basically, all of these books, I didn't buy these off of Barnes & Noble or Amazon or Target or anything. All three of these I actually got at a thrift store. So they were like about $1 each. Every time I go to the thrift store, that's one of the sections I'm always like excited to look through, and those are the books. And I'll usually come out with like this much stacks of books, and I get excited. So I hope that you guys, choose to pick up one of these books because they're really, really good. And if you do, let me know. Tell me how they were, if you liked them. If you didn't like them, that's cool. But definitely make sure to check out my social media. I have my Twitter, my Snapchat, and my Instagram that I use more than I do my Tumblr or my Pinterest. Those I usually go on at night. But I'm usually on these all day. So let me know if you read any of these books. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.